Hi everyone, Thumper here. We're back on our DCS Liberation Mozdok to Maykop campaign. On our last turn, we actually played as some ground units and pushed up and captured Mineralnye Vody. So, kind of a big turn. I've got a few things to replace here, so I figure we'll kind of run through it here. First thing I'm going to do is actually just replenish any aircraft that I lost. So I lost, looks like 3. We'll go ahead and just purchase. Typically, I go 6, 6, and 6 on like all of these. So yeah, 2 more Tomcats, 1 more A10C, and that's great. That is what we need in terms of aircraft. In terms of these sites here, we can actually go ahead and replace a couple of things here. I'm thinking we're probably just going to go all in and get a couple of Patriots. Definitely one right here. Seems to make the most sense. So that's going to cost... Might not get a Patriot here immediately. Let's go ahead and put a lock site here. And we'll throw down a couple of NASAMs into the mix here. In terms of an early warning radar, we'll grab one of these. And I think we have just enough. Yeah, I'm thinking some Abrams. Group size. Okay. So it's got to be at least 2. So that is actually just going to wait. We'll have to come back to that one. In terms of flight plans, now we actually get to turn our eyes to Maykop. And the issue is I do have to be a little bit careful just on the front line because, I mean, this is still pretty close to Mineralnye Vody, so there's always the chance that, like, they could slip through and try to recapture. So we definitely want to avoid that. So we'll make sure to have a cast. It looks like there's already some cast that's scheduled there. But anyway, we're going to kind of follow the same basic template we've been going with. First thing I'm going to do is try to clear out these SA2s on this next turn. Clear out this SA2 site. And then we're going to turn our attention to this SA10 and SA11 that are in here. So, that being said, let's go ahead and figure out a couple of these things. Looks like we've already got bar cap scheduled at Mineralnye Vody. So that's great. I really don't need to schedule anything else because it's 1 hour mission times. 30 minutes later, that'll cover it. As far as my airspace being guarded, these 2 bar cap flights pretty much do it. I will go ahead and make another, and we will go ahead and put some Mirages on guard as well. Just to have some extra air cover. We'll put this flight 30 minutes later, so 41:49. I mean, that's pretty good on just guarding our airspace. That's going to have 2 flights of 2 each. 30-minute block, basically. And then now we can just kind of plan whatever we want here. So I'm definitely... Actually, you know what? Yeah, no, that was silly of me. I am going to go ahead and clear these out here. We are going to put bar cap over the front line. And tar cap. There it is. We'll actually assign the F-14s to that because the F-14s are very good at that job. That way we have some cap coverage that's pushed up further, which is nice to have. This one will be at 50.02. Beautiful. All right. That makes me feel way better. Look at this kind of coverage here. As for CAS, we are going to want some CAS from A10s. Yeah, we'll just leave that ASAP. And we'll also go ahead and do CAS with our Apaches that are standing by. We'll let them both be in there pretty much the same time. And then I get to plan. Let's plan my flight here. I'm going to be running some, I guess it would be dead on this SA2 site. POSSUM is this target. And we're actually going to give ourselves an escort as well. And one more thing, let's actually check our loadout for this. JSOWs. I am not going to use JSOWs. We're going to be using HARMs for this mission. PCM pod, ARMS. That's great. Yep, that's what we want. We'll save that. And we'll take a look at what other kind of stuff we can get in here. So these SA-13s, we're going to go ahead and try to hit this turn as well. Let's send some F-18s for this job. Let's go ahead and also try to hit the SA-15 over here as well. We'll send a flight of Hornets, and we will give them an escort. And that's really all we can hit this turn. I could go for hitting the SA-10, but I'd have to come at it from another angle, and I feel like it's just easier to try to clear out this SA-2 and then deal with this SA-10. This is going to require kind of a saturation tactic. An entire flight is going to be needed to take this out. So, that being said, I think we are ready. We will go ahead and click takeoff, and I will see you all in the cockpit.